Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 here, coming at you with another video. And today's video, it's kind of not video game related, vaguely video game related, but I have an idea for a new holiday. And I just want to run it by you guys, see what other people think of this idea. So basically, I came up with this idea for a new holiday. And this new holiday, will make it a federal holiday. So, and this is probably going to be only relevant if you live in America. So, I don't see this being a world holiday like Christmas. But definitely a American-styled holiday. But we'll make it a federal holiday. So, that would mean kids would have off of school. Banks would be closed. Just all the normal stuff, no mail. So federal holiday where everybody's off. Treat it like, like a Thanksgiving or a Christmas. And what it'll be is a 3-day weekend. So it'll be either Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Saturday, Sunday, Monday, whatever it worked out to be. No specific time. Doesn't have to be in like any specific time, but just like a 3-day weekend once a year where the government would make the holiday, but the holiday would be the government gets internet service providers to cut off internet for pretty much everybody in the US. So basically, it would be an internet-free weekend or an internet-free 3-day weekend. And I think this would be an awesome fucking holiday. So, I think some people, I could see people, either, really agreeing with it right away, or completely disagreeing with it right away. But I think making this, an internet-free weekend would be a great idea just across the board for everybody. Now, again, there would be, some exceptions, like hospitals or, first responders, like police, firemen, emergency operations would still use internet. They'd still have internet, but for the majority of people, household internets, business internets, it just goes off for the 3 days. And the reason why I think this would be a good holiday is, one, it would show how reliant we are as a society on the internet. And I think it's one of those things where it's really important to have people gauge how much we need the internet and how integrated it is in our lives. And one of the best ways to show that is to take it away for a little bit. Because, again, it's really dangerous, once you, everything runs on the internet now. Your fucking fridge runs on the internet. Your GPS in your car, your phone, everything runs on it. And it's just okay, say one day something happens where the internet truly does go down, how would people react to it? And having this holiday would kind of help people make preparations and at least, especially if we do it once a year, at least kind of know okay, internet's out, this is how we do this, that, whatever. I think that would be a really good reason. Second reason is I think it would be great for people's mental health. I think, especially if you live in America, people have an internet addiction, especially to social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or X, or Blue Skies, or wherever the fuck you want to talk about it. And I think forcing people to get off of it for 3 days would greatly improve mental health, and I think it would improve societal problems too, because I think a real big problem with it is you kind of have these weak-minded people that just live on social media and their whole lives revolve around being connected to the internet, and then they get hyper focused on social media problems and stuff like that, and they get so anxiety ridden over stuff that happens on the internet. And I think actually having a time where you forcibly take that away from someone, whether they want it or not, would be extremely beneficial to their mental health. And have people realize oh wow, things aren't as dire as I made them out. Once again, that 3-day weekend with no internet, I think it'll make people realize oh wow, I don't really need to be connected all of the time, and the world didn't fall apart, and I could enjoy myself. And that's another reason for the holiday, is I think this would be a great holiday for people to actually enjoy themselves. Like, think about how cool it would be. And again, like, knowing ahead of time that you're not going to have internet for 3 days, you can really, like, prepare and enjoy the holiday, you know? Where it's just like, for me personally, I would pull out, like, my PlayStation 2, my Dreamcast, because you still have electricity, you just don't have, like, internet. So I would do things like pull out my PlayStation 2, Dreamcast, get my controllers out, like, non-internet based consoles, and just have a good fucking time. You could also start, like, get, like, a DVD player and play some old DVDs, or Blu-rays. Like a 3-day weekend would be a perfect time to binge all of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. That would be such a fun time. And again, I think people would really enjoy it. And again, I could definitely see people at first, like, hating it, like, not having access to the internet for 3 days. But I definitely believe, like, during, like, at least, maybe, like, somewhere, like, say it happened, like, the 3-day weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Halfway through that Sunday, I think people that even didn't like it would be like, this is actually really nice. Like, it gives you time to, I don't know, like, go out, go for, like, a fucking walk, go read that book you've always wanted to start reading, or just do something. And again, I think forcibly taking the internet away from everybody. And again, it's great because it happens to everybody. Like, make it a holiday where, like, no one has it. So again, we can all, like, plan and actually really enjoy a vacation for once. Not bogged down by fucking social media, phones, phone call. And it's a really good vacation, especially if it's like a federal holiday, so it's like your work can't contact you. Like, it's like everybody's done. It's like Christmas. Nothing gets done during Christmas, and we somehow still survive, you know? So, yeah, anyway, those are my thoughts on this, like, holiday idea. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I'd love to talk to you guys about this. How would you feel if the government just kind of mandated, like, no internet service for 3 days? But again, they made it a federal holiday, so you don't have work, you don't have school. Take the time off, really enjoy yourself. Let me know what you guys think on how well that idea would pan out. And of course, there'd be exceptions with, like, you know, hospitals, police, fire, whatever, like, things that definitely are, like, vital that need internet access will still get it, but again, the majority of people, so, like, phones, things like that, won't work. Let me know what you guys think. And honestly, it would probably be really good for the internet service providers too, because it would at least give them time to, like, I could see them using that weekend to completely, like, do all, like, the maintenance shit they have to do, because it really sucks for them because they always have to constantly keep the networks up and running. But having those, like, 3 days where it's just like, okay, we can just have it shut down and just fucking upgrade, service it, do all that stuff. So again, I think there's a lot of benefits that come from this idea. But let me know what you guys think. Anyway, I'm Shin0525. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you guys in the next one. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.